The only reason it really gets 9.5 out of me is because of like this right here. It's a water gun, but it looks exactly like the alien blaster weapon in the game.
Yeah.
True. I've never seen anything that is more fun to use, especially when you're fighting an enemy who is 6 times their character size. You just point and shoot, fuck you, and fry them into a pile of ash.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay. Although then again, I've never fought a character who used a telephone pole to beat the fuck out of me. But
Yeah, for bayonets. I hate those behemoths.
You go bayonet.
Superhuman behemoths.
Behemoth.
See, actually, I actually got an accomplishment in Superhuman Behemoth. I actually had the video to prove it, but I...
Did you defeat one with a Shasta blade?
Yeah, a flaming sword. I defeated a 2-ton, gigantic skyscraper behemoth with a flaming sword.
Oh.
I did nothing.
I did it with fish.
Shut up.
I don't know how you can do that.
Patience, young Padawan.
Unarmed still 100?
No. Knuckles with increased power.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
I love that.
The next game I'm stuck on. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it because I was thinking about doing something else. Resident Evil 5.
Woo!
I'm leading this one off. I think every single person here has played it.
Now,
yeah. As a fan of the Resident Evil series, I have to actually say it has taken a turn for the worse. It has lost its touch. I remember the original Resident Evil. It was annoying, but your characters always had to walk like this when they walked. They would always turn. And I'm only 19, folks. I'm really young, and the series came out when I was probably 6. Tank controls are what made the game. This 3D action, blockbuster style, Christopher Royfield thing just isn't working. I mean, who fucking punches a boulder?
Apparently, Roy.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Redfield. You know, I mean, like this bag right here. If this is a boulder, he just ran off. He's not the Hulk, okay? You don't punch a boulder.
No.
And one thing is superhuman things they put in the game that he does that you just can't do. And I mean, I get the whole
people's heads off.
Without doing too much spoilers, the fact that they brought back a character with the "Oh, I'm dead" story, and the whole I brought back a classical villain who's been in every game but not really dealt with in this sort of way.
And oh no,
and then finally dies.
The final level is a volcano. Cliche
spoiler. Yeah, that's true too.
Cliche
Without
ending.
giving names.
They're showing me cliche locale.
I can't really think of any horror movies that end in a volcano. Usually, like, it's them escaping a town full of zombies or something. I miss that feeling, because
that was actually
look at the hopeless situations. Resident Evil. Your character was in a mansion with their team, limited ammunition with what little they could find in the mansion, surrounded by undead creatures who were going to rip their throats out and eat them.
Zero. You can't forget, what was her name? Flash. Sheva. You can't forget Sheva's crappy line at the end of the game.
Shut up. We're not doing ending spoilers, so...
Yeah.
We're just going to say...
My problem with the game... My opinion is, even though Capcom denies this, Sheva was most likely added to stop the racist claims.
Yeah.
You know...
Not just...
No, wait.
The thing that was made to, like, deny the racist claims was shooting that blonde chick. Enemy.
The problem is people still construe that as racist because they're saying that black people are criminal and they rape and kill and hurt white people, and then there's a white person turning around attacking black people. The problem is, in Africa, there are people just like they show that are Asian-looking or white-skinned. It's not all black people. So it's not a white-black thing. This game has caused too much controversy for a simple action title. Honestly, it did sound really harsh. I'm sure a lot of you fan people are going to give me shit for this, but I give it a 6 out of 10 because it has really deviated from the formula, and the co-op is not what the game was about. The original game was the sense of, oh my god, I'm in control of this character. My life is in their hands. You know, they're trapped. It's up to me to navigate them out. This new, you have a partner in your back, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm surrounded, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All of a sudden your partner's able to run up behind them with a shotgun while they're all focused on you and clear the room. And you don't get shot by the bullets. In real life, if they fired a shotgun at a group that was surrounding you, you would get pierced.
I have a quick thing to add. I will say this.
it seemed like they just recycled everything from Resident Evil 4 except for the graphics into Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
Agree. I mean, if you even listen, the sounds are the same.
The sounds are...
It's the same sounds they use. It's like they...
The sounds are the
changed
same.
it into the smoke a bit. They changed the menu to make it tougher because it was too easy carrying around all those weapons. But, I mean, then again, I didn't feel like playing Tetris every fucking 5 minutes whenever I had, oh my god, I died during a boss fight. You go to open up your case, oh, everything you just spent an hour doing is gone.
Yeah. Fuck! But, like, my biggest complaint with the game was the fact that... Shut up.
Dig Dug's over there.
No!
Shut up!
Headshot.
Dig Dug. But my biggest complaint with the game
Techhy, off
is
that damn thing.
the weak storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was so fucking weak.
What would you give it a score? Not for storyline, just overall.
Overall, I thought, even though the game was not that good of a game, I still found it fun. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Overall, just because it's in too familiar of Resident Evil 5. Okay, if you're really, like, die-hard Resident Evil fan, period, go buy this game, okay? If you got all the other ones, by all means, go buy this. It ends the Chris Redfield story. It just closes that
I
out.
wouldn't say it ends it. I mean, it is
Well,
really
it closes
just
that.
beginning because now that Umbrella's gone, of course they have to introduce a new villain, and of course they do.
Yeah.
You know, that's Capcom's
I need that.
moneymaker.
I mean, that's
What
But-
about you?
7.5, like him.
Alright.
Give the
I
good...
can ask you guys a question about the game.
About Nate. Then again, I'm a fan of almost any kind of game where you can run around and shoot people.
True.
And
Techhy. Techhy.
Actually, I need to ask you guys a question about this game. Me and him have been making a joke a long time about the Resident Evil series about who carries the bottles of the virus inside of it.
Yeah, seriously. When the virus gets out, did Umbrella used to hire, like,
Shaky.
one-arm stroke patients or something?
No. Okay, I'm going to have to go over this for these guys so they don't get it. It works like this. You have Resident Evil 0. When Rebecca and Billy are in the training facility, they get the outbreak. That causes the outbreak to occur in the forest. Those creatures in the forest arrive at the main mansion where Resident Evil takes place one day later. And in that mansion, the creatures are continuing to infest. When that mansion explodes at the end of that game, and yes, spoilers, things are over. It's been over 10 years.
If you haven't played it already...
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
This is explained in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, which take place on the same week, basically, of two different people's stories in Raccoon City. People managed to get into the forest, even though the roads were blocked because of the incident, and the zombie infection bites came back. These people were sick, turned in after they got back in the city limits, bit their friends and family. People came to investigate. They got bit. Chain reaction. The infection spreads. The city is overtaken, destroyed. Then you have a series of events which are not really explained until you play the Umbrella Chronicles, which show what happens when Chris and Jill just randomly decide to go and attack. And I'm not going to ruin it there. Chris and Jill attack, and they pretty much put the final nail in Umbrella's coffin. But then you have Resident Evil 4, which is a complete time skip on how this whole thing started with...
But it's probably the best of the series.
Right. Lost Plagas are these sudden, ancient diseases that come out of the ground.
Those scary. I swear, they detailed those so well in their description. Made you think it might actually be...
Right. So, I mean, Capcom had killed that virus and the G virus, so they had nothing left.
Las Plagas is awesome.
So they came up with a prehistoric virus, which is weird.
It's not a virus, it's a parasite.
It's really a virus the way it spreads, because it starts out as a spore.
Yeah. It really does.
Yeah.
So they create these weird tentacle monsters. It's almost like Japan is trying to get to hentai rape level with Resident Evil. Because think about it. Every game has had a tentacle-style monster in it. Plant monsters in the games, or Plant 42.
I'm gonna say, I haven't seen one in Mega Man yet.
Are you joking?
Are you serious?
I
Have you
haven't
not played Mega Man 7?
No, I haven't played that one yet.
Or how about Mega Man X, where Large Octopus has 4 tentacles?
Yeah.
True.
Everything has tentacles in it in some way.
Yeah.
So I'd like to take this moment right here to ask Japan to stop putting tentacles in my games.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the girls would enjoy having it in all 3 holes, because I don't affect. I would enjoy having it in both holes.
What? A Family Guy reference?
What? Wait a minute, what
I'm
did
a
you
guy.
say?
I don't think any person would. Consider
Oh, you
it.
said you wouldn't. For a second there, it sounded like you said you would.
You're gonna see
No, Okay, I'm just gonna start with
You gotta
pretend
make
you're a
sure-
girl for a second, all right?
No, thank you.
Just
We're
pretend
not
you're a girl for a
going into
second.
this. Just
And pretend a tentacle monster jumps out of the ground, rips off your clothes, and sticks it in all 3 holes of your body for sexual pleasure. You can't do anything because you've got 3 tentacles holding your body inside.